hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Friday, September 25th. This is my last paycheck check-in for the month of September. So we're moving right along through the autumn and going into fall soon. Or October soon. So I am doing this video today to fill out my paycheck to paycheck check-in or budget check-in for week 4 of September. So this is my 4th paycheck. As you can see, we have paycheck 1, 2, 3, and then we're ending with 4. And then I am also going to stuff my cash envelopes as well as my sinking funds for this week so that we are all set up for the following week. So stay tuned and I will get everything set up here. Alright. So this is actually my November sticker kit, but I utilized it for September. But if you are interested in this sticker kit or any of my other monthly ones, go ahead and check out my my online shop, which is www.moreyjune.com. And we're going to go ahead and get started here. So I am going to start off with income like I always do. So my first income source for the week was my full-time job. And I received that today, which is the 25th, and that was $520. Now every month we have a sales goal, and we do get a little bit of a bonus for that if we meet that, and I think we are on track to meet it for September. So hopefully when I do this next week for the first week of October, hopefully I will have that extra bonus in there. So crossing our fingers for that. The next one is my part-time job, which I also received today. And that amount was $215. So we're going to go ahead and total these up, which should be $735. Now, if you guys noticed, I do not have any online income written down here, and that is because I do not like to calculate my online income into my weekly paychecks, just because I want to know that I can pay for all of my expenses, my cash envelopes, and my sinking funds based on my fixed income, which are these two right here, whereas online is more of a variable income. And then that I just use for extra things such as savings or debt snowball payments and business expenses and whatnot. So that is how I do that. So we're going to go ahead here and start with our expenses. So the first one is my Capital One credit card payment. Now these amounts that I'm writing down are a weekly amount. That is not my monthly minimum payment. I do it this way because I get paid on a weekly basis. So I like to divide the total monthly amount due by 4. That way I'm not taking so much out of every single paycheck. If I divide it by 4, I'm just taking smaller amounts out, so it's not as hard. So credit one is $750. And then in the months that have 5 weeks, or I guess 5 Fridays in them, such as October, October will be a 5-week Friday, or 5 Friday month. So in those months, I actually take my minimum payment that's due and divide it out by 5. And then those months are nice because you're getting an extra paycheck in there. If you get paid Fridays like I do, you're getting an extra paycheck in there, and the majority of your bills are still the same. The only one that you would then have to take out extra money for on that 5th week would be your cash envelopes excuse me, and your sinking funds. So PayPal is $7. Kohl's is $7.50. And then we have my car So like this one here is $153 because my minimum payment every month is $612. So if I were to take $612 out of that $735, that would not leave me much at all. So it's easier to break it down over the course of your paychecks throughout the month. That is why I do it that way. I am so sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. So rent was $50. My daughter's tumbling is $16.25. And then I have Hulu for our TV service, which is $14.75. And then Verizon, which is our cell phone service, it's $29. And then that's it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and total up these expenses here. Get out my calculator, there we go. So we have $21.50, and then $7.50, $7.50 again, $153, $50, $16.25, $14.75, and $29 is $306.50. So that is our total expenses for the week. So the next thing that I do is my cash envelope. So I do have 3. These go with me in my billfold: groceries, gas, and spending. And those are different for me than sinking funds because I spend those on a weekly basis. So groceries, I give myself $80 for the week. And then gas, I have been doing $45. For the longest time, gas was at $2.09, and then I saw just yesterday that it looks like it went up a little bit to $2.19. So I might have to adjust that. It kind of depends. We'll see when we fill it up the next time. And then last is spending, which I do $40. So that total there is $165. And then we're going to jump over here to this section, which is sinking funds. So this is the last week that I will be filling. I started typing something completely wrong. Hold on, I gotta grab my whiteout. Alright, I was supposed to write school tuition and I started writing sinking fund. So this is the last week that I am going to be filling just these 6 sinking funds. Starting next week, the first week of October, I will be adding, I think I'm adding in 4 more sinking funds. So you guys will have to stay tuned for next week to see which ones I'm going to be adding. So we do $10 for school tuition. Now I've obviously already paid for this year because the kids have already started. So this money that I'm setting aside will be for 2021-22 school year. So that'll be for that payment. I do pay my school tuition in full in August for that upcoming school year. And then we have back to school, which again, this is the same. We've already gone our back to school shopping this year, so this will be for next year. Car insurance, and this is $35. And this is, I'm saving up for my 6-month premium that'll be due the end of December. I had somebody ask this the other day. So I have already paid for my 6-month premium from July to December, but now I am saving for my 6-month premium, which will go January to July. So that's what I'm setting that money aside for. Let's see here. Next we have car maintenance. And I put in this one $10 a week. And then we have Christmas, which I do $100. And then last is vacation, which is $20. So I am going to get all of these added. So we have 10, 20, 35, 10, 100, and 20. So we have 195 in sinking funds for this week. So now what I do is I come down here to my paycheck breakdown, and I'm going to list all of my different categories. So I have income, and then expenses. Then we have cash envelopes. And then last is sinking funds. Okay, so my income total from up top was $735. And then expenses was $306.50. Wait, it was not 50. That's supposed to be a 0. Because there's a dollar and there's a dollar. Okay, just 306, sorry. And then cash envelopes was $165. And then sinking funds was $195. Okay, so what I do now is I add up my 3 expenses category. So we have 306, 165, and 195, which oh, that's a bad number. So $666, and then we're going to take our $735 and minus that $666, and that leaves us with $69. So I have $69 left over from this paycheck after all of my expenses were paid out. So then this amount here will go into, or it'll sit in my my checking account, and then that'll go at the end of the month to either debt snowball or savings or whatever I am funding at that particular time. So next we are going to stuff my cash envelope. So I'm going to get this put back into my binder, and then I'll get all the money laid out in my envelopes and whatnot. Okay, I got all my cash and my envelopes set up. As you guys can see, I did get a new sinking fund binder. I decided to go with just all black. So it's the same brand that I had before, but this is just all in black. I do sell these in my online shop right now, so you can go ahead and check that out. I have 5 different styles. And then I'm also doing a binder raffle, so it's a budget binder bundle. That's hard to say. So I have, you would win this binder, or I also have a striped color, a set of 10 of my hole punched cash envelopes, and then a set of 4 of the wet erase markers from Erin Condren. There's 2 different raffles going on, so you can choose which one you want, and I'll put the link in the description below for you guys to go check that out. It's $10 per raffle, and that is basically you're entering into this raffle. So $10 would get you entered in one time, $20 two times, and so on and so on. So that will be posted in the link below, but we're going to go ahead here and get the envelopes stuffed. So I always like to start with my gas spending and groceries, and I do have some money left over in these from this week. So with groceries, we have $6 left over. I'm going to set that to the side, and I'll show you guys what I do with that at the end. Gas, we have $1 lonely left over. I'll set that to the side. And then spending, I had $10, $11, $12, $13, $14 left over. So I'm going to set that all to the side as well. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start with spending. Spending, I do $40 a week, so I'm going to go ahead and get $40 put in there. And that'll be ready for next week. Groceries, I do $80, so we're going to do $20, $40, $60, $80 for groceries. And then gas is $45. And again, I might have to adjust that just because gas went up a little bit, so I might need to make that a little higher. So we have our 3 cash envelopes stuffed. These will go back into the wallet pocket of my billfold, as these come with me every day. And then my cash envelopes obviously stay in the binder. So I am not currently working on this one right now, but we are doing car maintenance. So last week, car maintenance had $120 in it, and I put $10 in that one every week. So we're going to add 10. First we'll get this counted. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 110, 120. We're going to add 10, which will put that one at 130. And then I have the laminated trackers on the back of my envelopes here. So we're going to put the date, which is 9/25. We're adding in 10, which brings us to 9/30. So with that raffle that I was talking about, these are the kind of envelopes that you guys would get. You would be able to personalize every single label. I would pick the design of the envelope, but you would have the personalized label and then the laminated tracker on the back. You would get 10 of these to go into your binder, and then again the set of 4 markers. The next one is car insurance. Last week we were at 105. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 1, 105. And car insurance gets 35. So we're going to add in 20. Oops, got stuck together there. 30. And 5. So that'll put us at 140, I think. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 110, 120, 125, 30, 35, 40. Let's get that in there, and then I'll mark this one down. So 925, adding in 35, total of 140. Next is Christmas. Christmas last week had 300. So we have 1, 2, and 3. We're going to add in another 100, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. And then Christmas will be at $400 for the last week of September. I'm not currently funding that one, or that one, or that one, or that one. Past that. So next is back to school, which last week was at 60. 20, 40, 60. We're going to add 20 to that. That will make our back to school envelope at 80. There we go. Okay, so 925, adding in 20. That puts us at 80. And then these markers, if you were wondering, if you just took a wet towel or paper towel, they just wipe off with anything wet, but they do not smudge at all. So they're pretty nice markers. Not doing personal care, not doing that one. And then so school tuition was at 30 last week. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We're adding in $10. So school tuition will be at $40 for this week. And then last is vacation. So we were at $60 last week. So 20, 40, 60. And then I think I have a lot of 5s and 1s put in here. So we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we'll get all of that put in there, and then that will put us at $80 for this week. And then the debt snowball envelope. Last week we were at 23. So the extra money that came out of my gas, grocery, and spending envelope that we set aside, that is what I add here. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So let me write that down before I forget. So 925, we're adding in 21, which will put us at 44. So just make sure that 23 is what's in here. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we'll add that. Oh, we have a lot of 1s. add that with what we already had, so we have $44. So now since it's the last Friday of the month, that $44 I will put towards my extra debt snowball payment for the month, and I will do that one live like I have done in previous months, so you guys will be able to watch me make those payments. So that is all I have for you guys today. I have all of my sinking funds stuffed, so I will go ahead and put the envelope or the binder aside. These envelopes will go back into my billfold, and then we are set for the upcoming week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions or comments, and then remember to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!